First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. Thanks, Jack and Longview News Journal for covering us and the coverage you've given us in the past. And just want to tell you guys that we are at a point right now where we open up tomorrow night in an exhibition game, and we're very excited about what this season holds for us. Coming off of last year's success and the way the program finished the season last year, we have extremely high expectations. The one thing we're focusing in on more this year is just establishing a tradition of discipline and a tradition of excellence in everything that we do and the drills that we do. And we want to see that play out as we go through this season. And looking forward to really good things as we make a push, not only to get to the ASC tournament this year, but to make noise in that ASC Conference Championship.
Just, Coach, probably ask the same question to the men's coach and maybe even the girls, but what do you see right now from this team that you really like? And what do you see that, some things you're going to have to get fixed between now and conference play?
Sure. Well, first of all, this team is very different from last year's team. Last year was a very post-oriented team. We pounded the ball inside and really struggled to stretch defenses with our perimeter play. This year we're very guard-heavy, very much more transition-oriented, and so we are looking forward to getting out and really playing a little bit more exciting brand of basketball this year, where we can put more points on the board, take more shots, and really loosen things up on the offensive end of the floor. To this point, I've been very pleased with our work ethic, with our desire to improve day in and day out, and with the young ladies and their attitudes of just being hungry to learn and looking for any way that they can to not cut corners but to overcome obstacles. And so that's been one of the things that has pleased me the most. At this point, we are still very young in the process with so many new players on our roster this year. The process of learning the system has taken some time, and when you bring in as many freshmen as we have and the transfers are actually picking things up pretty quickly. The freshmen, it's a big adjustment. It's a big adjustment from the high school game to the college game. The pace of play has been an adjustment. The physicality has been an adjustment, and so at this point, we're just continuing to try to press through these next couple of weeks before we get into conference play, ironing out the kinks of just execution on both ends of the floor, and learning how to play through adversity, learning how to adapt throughout each and every situation that could be thrown against us.
Break down the roster as far as seniors and all the way down, and then some transfers. You don't have to name them all,
Sure.
Just numbers wise. What do you have?
Lauren Giannis, number 30, is our lone senior this year. And Lauren right now has really embraced a leadership role for the team. Looks like she's probably going to miss the entire season due to a torn MCL and an ACL that she suffered in an inter-squad game 2 Fridays ago. Our four juniors, how many is it? Five juniors, yes. 4 returning juniors and 1 transfer junior really are kind of the backbone of our team with regards to what we are trying to do on both ends of the floor. They bring athleticism, they bring desire, passion, and they bring the ability to score the basketball. We're going to be able to stretch things out this year with shooters in the corners, coming off of ball screens and those kind of things. Jessica Manis, our junior point guard, really buying into the system now and is embracing a leadership role for the team, and is becoming an extension of the coaching staff on the floor, and that is enabling us to be able to accomplish more, because everything is not just coming from the coaching staff. It's started to become where we get peer coaching on the floor. Ashley Fajardo, a transfer from Irvine Valley Community College out in California, has come in as what we consider to be a scouting report shooting threat. Young lady that other teams have got to know where she is at all times on the floor. That's what we're looking for from her. Jalencia Curse, number 42, will anchor us in the paint. We lost a couple of big post players from last year, and Juju will come in as a junior this year and needs to embrace a bigger role for this team to be successful. Then we have a large group of freshmen that come in. We don't have any sophomore. We have 1 sophomore transfer, Charlotte Williams from Paris Junior College. is a native of Detroit, Michigan. Brings very high motor and a lot of athleticism to the floor. She is reining in some control right now and is a very exciting player to watch. Will be a matchup problem night in and night out at the 2 and 3 spot for us. And then we have some freshmen who've come in and are pushing for starting time and playing time. Ashley Stevens, 6-foot guard out of C.E. King High School in Houston, number 34, really has the ability to play any position on the floor. She can defend 1 through 5. She can play any position with her physical talents. It's about putting the college basketball game into the physical talents that she already has. Kaylee Green, a freshman from number 23, a freshman from Sunray, Texas, is a shooting guard that brings a lot of athleticism at 5'8", 5'9", and she will bring a good spark to us, whether it's off the bench or in the starting lineup. And then Laura Driscoll kind of rounds out that group of freshmen as a shooter from Lovelady, Texas, number 5 on the roster, and really look for good things from her in situational type sets throughout the halves.
Jessica, talk about your role. You talked about you have not a new role, but maybe an expanded role. And how excited are you for this offense? I mean, sounds like a lot of fun to be able to run an offense that's expected to put up a lot of points. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm very excited, definitely, to embrace the role that our coach is expecting me, and it's just basically just me getting out, pushing the ball, and get the team going. That's the majority of my role in offense, and to control traffic.
And Ashley, is it Ashley? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
You're new. What have you seen from your new teammates that has got you excited about this season?
There's so many things. It's a completely different style of play compared to playing in California. A lot of diversity. We have so many weapons that once it all comes together, it's gonna be fun basketball. I'm excited because we have such great girls on the team on and off the court that are capable of pushing us and taking us as far as we want to go.
That's what I got, guys.
Thanks. James.
Jessica, Ashley, why don't y'all just tell us a little bit, give us a little idea of some of your team goals this season and what you guys are hoping to accomplish as a team this season.
Well, of course, we want to go all the way. We don't want to, as they know, they experienced last year coming close, falling short. And I mean, I want to come in and come off their energy, come off their hunger for almost making it, and we don't want to say almost again. I know I've taken that into consideration that they don't deserve to fall short after all the work that they've put in, and I want to work just as hard and match it to take us where we need to go, which is we want to be champions. We don't want to settle.
Jessica, anything to add?
Yes, well, kind of. My team goals for us is exactly the same. We don't expect to just get to the tournament. We want to go, as far as that we take us. And so I just think that, like she said, especially returners, we're just hungry because we got a little taste of it last year. So we're just feeding off of that. And we don't want to, a big goal of mine is just for the team to all come together because we have just one senior. So as far as we get this year and next year, we're going to just do the same as we're trying to do from last year, just match that. So just keeping us all together and getting on the same page and pushing this thing as far as we can go.
Aaron.
Excited to watch you guys as well. What type of music would you like to hear in pregame warm-ups?
Over the course, just me personally, over the course of my career, the greatest success has been when the song right before we take the floor is typically an AC/DC song. That's just the way it's been. When it cranks up and it's Back in Black or something like that, we typically have more success. Our girls don't have any idea who that is, so you might want to find something a little bit more modern, I guess.
No.
Markieth, you want to add anything?
I'm good. Gospel music.
All right, thanks coaches and ladies.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.